Well, hey guys, Slate Tuck here. Welcome back to another episode of ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. This is, of course, Hardcore TV. If I'm not wrong, this is episode 115, maybe? Maybe. It's actually the second episode I've recorded today. Look at me all of a sudden. I'm doing the things I said I would do long ago. I'm all of a sudden a productive young man. Haha, I did it. Nobody can stop me now. I figured out productivity. I'm going to destroy the world now, or something. Whatever, insert generic thing. We are in the Landover Capital Center for about 13,500 people. That's because right after this, we have our first pay-per-view of the year, Guilty as Charged, and I hope you'll stick around for that. That, of course, won't be this episode. It will be next episode. We'll give it its own episode. And yeah, without further... what did I just say? Without further adieu, actually. There will be an adieu, if you will. Also, I've just learned that that's how... I believe it's when he closes the shows. That's how Kenny Omega says adieu, which is interesting. I assume it's because we're both Canadian and like Quebec French. We're not both French. He's not French. I'm not French. But like, you know what I mean? Just being associated with that, it's not adieu or whatever. It's adieu. Which, fun fact, doesn't mean like goodbye or whatever, or bid you adieu. I just realized that means I've been using it wrong. Aw, man, I'm really stupid, aren't I? Without further adieu. So adieu means to God. It's like a final goodbye, if you will. Very, very final. Which, now that I think about it, without further to God doesn't make any sense. So it's without further adieu? I don't even know. I'll have to look that up now. I've been saying that wrong for fucking years. God, what is wrong with me? Anyways, I'm just going to get into the show now. I've hurt myself today. Open up with a 94A star. It's the Pillars. It's Rob Van Dam and Taz. They hype up the fact that they're in the main event tonight, teaming up. That's right, the two men who went to war not even 3 months ago tonight have put aside their differences in order to take on CM Punk and the Sandman. And I'm pretty excited for this. I hope you guys are. I'm really interested to see how well this does, because it could do quite well. It could also do not quite well. I'm not exactly sure where I stand on it. But yeah, they're hyping it up. They're going to get some vengeance tonight. Beat us if you can. Survive if we let you. But you probably won't. Because ultimately, TAZ and RVD are the whole fucking show. Something like that. You know how it works. Right into our opening match. Does alright. Little Guido defeats Balls Mahoney in 801 by submission with a Sicilian Crab. So yeah, Little Guido picking up a win against a much larger opponent. Kind of interestingly enough, which is going to come in handy right here, as he says, "You, whatever you are, you attacked me last week. I don't know what you are, where you are, but I want you at Guilty as Charged. I want to fight you then." And then all of a sudden, rhino noise. Oh God, what the hell? There's that rhino-shaped man. And so he jobber jogs down the ring, slides in the ring, fucking gore, just slides out, jobber jogs back up the ramp. Was that a yes? Wasn't not a yes, so we're gonna book it. It's going to be Little Guido taking on Rhino in Rhino's debut match at a pay-per-view. Rhino's debut match that happens to be at a pay-per-view. If you catch my slide. Catch my slide? It's not a thing. It's not a thing, me. We had a promo here from Shane Douglas talking about how Lance Storm, Chris Candido are dominant. They're big, mean, bad tag team boys. Ain't nobody gonna stop them. Tosatsuba, you're lying to yourself if you think you're gonna top this. It's the new math. It's 2s over 3s. 3s over 2. I'm all over the fucking place today. It's 3s over 2s. And at the end of the day, everybody gets their asses franchised. Quite good. We move into a minute. Abyss kills some fucking local guy. Literally brought in a local guy for this. I often don't do that, but I decided to bring in a local guy to get fucking murdered by Abyss. The monster. And we go backstage ever, and Tommy Dreamer just watched Abyss kill some poor guy. And Dreamer's like, oh, fuck, is that what I looked like? Is that me? Was I just that random fucking guy? And Jerry is with him, and he says, Tommy, listen. You gotta relax, dude, okay? You looked fine, all right? What, you went 18, 20 minutes with that monster? That guy barely went 1. Think about that. Think about what that makes you. And he's like, I don't know, Jerry. I don't know. I don't feel like I lasted that long. And Jerry's like, I've got the tapes, man. We can go back and watch them if you want. Actually, you know what? No, maybe that's a terrible idea. Tommy, what we need to do for you is we need to get you away from it. And Tommy's like, what do you mean get away from it? From Abyss? I mean, yeah, I guess I'd like to at this point. Tommy's like, no. The company for a bit. We need to take you somewhere. Get your head cleared out. And then you can find success. Tommy looks at Jerry and he's like, I'm not sure, man. This is what I live for. I live for pro wrestling. I live for this company, man. And Jerry says, Tommy, do you want to be great? Do you want to figure this out? Do you want to climb out of the hole you're digging yourself deeper and deeper in every single week? And Dreamer looks at him and he nods. He says, I do. And Lynn tells him, then come on, let's get out of here. Jerry Lynn and Tommy Dreamer are going somewhere. We get a Chrissy Messier interview with Kurt Angle. She asks Kurt Angle what it means to face somebody like Steve Corino for this television championship, to defend it. Angle says, he respects Corino ultimately. Something he can't say about everybody here in this company. Most are barbarians in their t-shirt, jeans, and their spiked baseball bats, whatever the fuck you want to say that they're wrestling with. Steve Corino is a wrestler's wrestler. For the longest time, actually, he straight up refused hardcore wrestling. And sure, maybe he's changed his opinion on that, but he sure as hell still doesn't play to it. And that deep down makes Kurt Angle respect somebody like Steve Corino. So when Steve Corino comes asking for a shot, absolutely, that's the type of man that I'm willing to defend my championship against. We get a match here. Sexton Hardcastle defeats Spike Dudley in 10-13 by pinfall with a leaping DDT. This match has never been done before. It does quite all right, in my opinion, for these two guys. Sexton building some momentum here right before his pay-per-view match against Chris Jericho. Which, speaking of Chris Jericho, 98A, he cuts some kind of promo on the Heyman-tron, haha. No, you know what I mean? He comes out or something like that, and he cuts some kind of promo, some jokey promo. Basically builds up their match. They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight big. Moving forward. Yeah, it was not incredible. Just incredible. Cuts some kind of generic hype promo, hyping himself up, saying that he's now that Mike Awesome's gone, he's his own focus again. He's got nobody else with him. It's him, and probably Chastity when she comes back. But still, for now, it's just him, and it's time to figure out. It's time to get Just Incredible back on track. This does quite all right in a poor match, really. I'd say that's okay. Stevie Richards picks up a victory. He beats Tracy Smothers in about 6-11 by pinfall with a Stevie kick. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Raven here and CM Punk cut a promo. Raven basically says that CM Punk is going to take out Rob Van Dam. They're not even going to have a match at Guilty as Charged because CM Punk's going to put the beat down on Rob Van Dam tonight. And Punk says, Rob, ultimately, you are yesterday's news, the back of the newspaper. You know what I mean? I am satellite TV. I'm the cutting edge. I'm brand new, baby. I'm the man around here. And if taking you out shakes things up around here. If it, puts my name up in lights. I was the guy who took out Mr. Pay-Per-View, Mr. Saturday Night, Rob Van Dam. I'll sure as hell do it. Because I'm CM Punk. And I'm fucking better than you. Just before our main event, Mikey Whipwreck bursts into Paul Heyman's office. And he says, Paul, we've had more guys on this show than we normally do. And I'm still not booked. Paul's like, what do you mean? Mikey's like, what? What the fuck do you mean? Last week, I came to you and I said, can I get booked? And you said, absolutely. I saw you write it down. You wrote it down. And Paul goes, looking through some notes, and he's like, no, I don't have anything here. Mikey's like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have anything? You just don't have anything? Well, Paul. And Paul's like, all right, my bad, Mikey. It's all right. My bad, dude. My bad. Mikey just looks at him. He's like, the fuck? Main event time. This does all right, admittedly. And about that had great wrestling and decent action from the crowd. Rob Van Dam and Taz defeated CM Punk and the Sandman. When Rob Van Dam defeated the Sandman by pinfall with a 5-star frog splash following a turn from CM Punk. So CM Punk and Raven, they're here and they're kind of all around involved in this until kind of a certain point when clearly the odds are turning against the Sandman, in which they bail, they cut and run, and RVD kind of drops the 5-star frog splash on Sandman, gets the win, and immediately bolts to the back after them. He's going to try to catch him before they get in their whatever the fuck Raven uses to get to places. I like to think he teleports. He's going after them, and Taz is kind of watching, and he's kind of confused. He's like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, 89-8 close out the show. Crack! Over his back. Oh my god, it's Woman with a kendo stick. She fucking smacks Taz right in the back, and Taz, it stuns him. You know what I mean? He wasn't expecting it. He goes down to one knee, and it kind of, Sandman gets up, and he starts laying the boots to Taz. Before Taz actually kind of starts to fight back, the two of them are brawling all over the place. They toss each other into the stairs. These two, they're willing to put each other through so much. The Sandman is a violence machine who's willing to both take and give in every single way. They brawl out into the crowd, and we'll see at the pay-per-view. Overall, we're getting a 79B up in 7. Fuck off, CM Punk. Apparently, he's slightly overused. I don't care. I don't care at all. He's being used about as much as I'd want to use him, thank you. He's the shit, I'm telling you. And there's our pay-per-view. We're gonna be, how many fans they think we had? It doesn't even really know. Booking complaint for some boys and an opinion. RVD thinks that this is a star. I tend to agree. It's actually unknown how many guys we got in the Civic Center. That's okay. Hopefully this pay-per-view payout will be pretty big. I'll see you then. I believe that'll be episode 115. I want to say, baby. I want to say. I don't know why I'm Dusty Rose. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like 12:40 a.m. All right, cut me a fucking break. I'll see you there. This is Silly Talk. Signing out.